Alright, last time we played.
Wait.
Let me.
Thought I'd be bigger than that.
Session
64.
Last time we played. The party was split. A few people got arrested. The rest of y'all were talking to a god. Dawn, technically. And Rostin posited some questions about his explosive devices as they were being confiscated, and everybody almost died, or everybody being arrested almost died twice. And then the arrested party were taken to, unbeknownst to the other party, not to the jail, but to the king, upon seeing the writ inscribed for you by Gorchenvensky, as well as the ridiculous amount of fire wine that you guys had on your persons. Their persons. One person's person. And there were some questions asked, and the king and Gorchenvensky, in hushed tones, discussed rounding up any co-conspirators or known associates of the arrested individuals as they were taken to what is a secret prison below the king's quarters that is lined in obsidian, a purely magically impervious vault for personally invested captors, you might say. The king, and we'll go back, there was God, and then people went and saw Merrick, and Merrick...
Turning off.
And now we need the charging cord for that.
No, that was just the Marley.
Yeah, but the Marley is what now he's playing out of.
Oh.
Can we just play it out of...
We can just play it out of the iPad. You guys talked to a god. The god said, "Thank you for freeing my champion." Oh, there's a boy.
Okay.
It's a boy.
So,
2 words.
Hello.
Oh, I thought we were doing charades there for a second.
Is longsword strength or dex? Or could you use
I
both?
mean, it could be.
He should be a dex fighter, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but could you use dex for it?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Okay.
He's a dex fighter.
I don't know. I'm the longsword.
yes.
It's not a great sword, it's a long sword. Long
Right.
sword's
I
versatile.
was mixing those up.
Yeah.
Yep.
You talked to a god. He said, "Thank you for freeing my champion." He said, "I'm not allowed to directly intervene, but we are allowed to transcribe things that have already existed that weren't made by us, hence..." Nope. And then he said, "I almost spoiled the whole thing there. I almost interviewed myself. He said, "Yeah, because we can't intervene, I'm gonna just accidentally forget this scroll. Whoops." And you guys got a Scroll of Seeming, which is an amazing camouflage spell for rooting around in a hostile territory. Then you went to Merrick's place, said the magic word, or the secret, the password, rutabaga, and got into Rondell Lane, this collapsed tavern's former basement. And it's gross. It's definitely gross, but it is safe and secure and has friendly eyes on it. And then the known associates were all rounded up. Your crew, Noramir, your crew, and locked up in the private prison with the people who were arrested. The next morning, Falconer... Oh, and you talked to a crazy person. Almost forgot about that. Who Noramir is... Alexander. I didn't remember if I told you his name. Talked to Alexander, and Noramir said he was right where he was supposed to be. It was kind of a shitty way to get there, but at least he doesn't have to sneak in again. And then there was some sent to Hunderpuck, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Hunderpuck said he would try and get there sooner, but that he was sort of already on a schedule to be there at a certain time, and that your guys' ship was, I think, mostly fixed. Flyable. I think he said flyable.
I don't remember if he said that, but...
We're going to go with the optimism and passive insights that your airship is now at least flyable. Might not go Mach 1 right at this very second, but you guys got your airship back.
It's flame. It's just almost there.
I was like, oh, I get it.
Flynn moves on.
And the following morning, Falconer was taken for tea with the king.
Oh, yeah.
Got inquired about. I was definitely losing steam at this point. There was stuff that I was supposed to be said. I'll make sure that I said it. There was God Scrolls And he was like, you shouldn't have these. They're magical. And then he was like, fire wine, that's a big no-no.
And then he almost turned into a demon.
Oh, right. The torches and candlelight in his room were like, as his emotions were fluctuating, the magical cracks that are on his person were fluctuating and sharing the same color in this very interesting ambiance as, yeah, some roiling power within his person, the long-lasting scars of his near death in that magical assassination, then came to tell Falconer, if the rebels don't breach the wall, you'll hang from it. As a warning, or as a message of their failure. And then I believe he just had you escorted back to your prison cell. Hi, we're back.
And then after that, did we talk to Merrick about the...
It was a little before that, but yeah, you guys talked to him about the Vaultine Symposiat.
Oh, yeah, no, you
That's where all your magical items will be taken to be destroyed in due time. He does not know if there is a consistent schedule to that, but he has broken in there once before with Lessick and is willing to aid you in that venture. All right, which party are we starting with?
Jail boys.
Yeah.
Sure, jail.
Jail boys.
Party,
And girl.
West Coast party.
I was like bubble party or maybe a rave. The jail boys and girl. This cell that was described to you as maybe a cell for 14-ish people got a little cramped the night before, and there was only one technical bed in the cell. So anybody who is in the cell, the Rostons, the Falconers, and the Zodels of it all, I want you guys just to make a Constitution check. It's pretty low DC. Just to see if you get a long rest from the awkwardness of the situation.
14?
You're good. You get a long rest.
Is this where
16.
the crew is here too?
Yeah.
So
16, good.
are they making Constitution checks or anything like that?
You're only needing your sheets if we get into combat. Otherwise, assume that everybody's hunky-dory.
I remade her on here, so it's easier for me.
Nice. The PDFs are a little janky.
What'd you guys get?
16.
Sweet.
I don't know what Roston got. He just is nodding at me. Nat 20? Okay.
16
Okay.
as well.
Everybody gets a long rest. Yeah, you guys are all in prison. What's up?
I'm exercising.
You're-
I'm going full season 3 Iroh, just like bulking up in the cage.
Sure. Yeah, your crew is... They've kind of all given you like that stern, like, fuck guys sort of look. We were here like 2 days, and we're all locked up in the fucking castle. But you pay us good, so they just go around playing boulder parchment shears, telling dirty pirate jokes.
I would like to talk to Noramir.
Right, yeah, as Noramir won the arm wrestle for the bunk, he's laying on, or like kind of leaning on the, kind of brushes his hair back off of his face. What can I do for you, Falconer?
This fella in the other cell, he said his name was Alexander. He said he's a pre-essence.
Well, to all of our best knowledge and history, or an investigation, yeah.
Can you explain that to me? I've crossed the term before, but I'm not sure exactly what it means.
Well, according to the oldest ledgers and books, the pre-essences were who exhibited balance on the dust before the elder gods. Well, even before some posit, even before the regular gods, the lesser gods. Yeah, kind of a moot term. But they just were the balance of pre-nature and chaos, and then order.
So what's the plan for this one?
Well, given that the new god might not be all that great. A backup plan?
Like a contingency.
Well, we're hoping. A lot of this has just gone on for many hundreds of centuries of information passed and maybe miswritten on purpose. Sort of a mystery to it all, but I find myself just enraptured by all of it. The mystery as well as potentially saving the world when I might have just helped end it.
That's fair.
I mean, if the new
That's
god's
fair.
if the new god's a prick, then well, we just spawned a new prick god, and there's enough of those as there is.
Yes, I have reason to believe that Alexander there will be key to all of it. So, whatever happens, we should make sure we get him out.
First things first, we just need Underpuck to show up with the key. You know, it took him
Your
about.
plan was for
Sorry.
him to just walk up with the key.
Walk. Hey.
Good to know.
Hey, now if you don't mind, I'm quite enjoying this time off. I've been running and hustling and bustling for almost 20 years. This is a nice, well-deserved break, I think. And he kind of puts his hands back behind his head and he starts to doze a little bit.
Logistical check. Are we the 30th right now, or are we the
29th?
29th?
Morning now, getting closer to the midday of the 29th.
Hmm.
All right. At some point during this, unless you three have anything else.
I'm just gonna go meditate in a corner.
All right. Where is it? So, at about 1 in the afternoon. Well, actually, Zodel, roll me a survival check, because there aren't actually real windows in here.
Pulling up my survival. Nice, 19.
19. You would say it's a little past noon. Just your internal clock. You've got that the Outlander background.
Yep.
So you got a pretty good sense for what time of day it is. You hear keys start to scrape in the lock, and first the clang of heavy armor, and then the ski scrapes in the lock, and the door is pushed open, not aggressively, but there's two soldiers talking. They come in, full knight's helmets, blue capes, spears, swords, and a pair of obsidian shackles. Right, you there, orc one. Put your hands to the bars.
What?
Don't make us come in there.
What?
That's a good question. Okay, you know what? In the sport of it all, he laughs because yeah, why? And then he turns with his big spear and he stabs Bobby through the shoulder. Oh,
I'm fine.
bloody! Oh, fuck that! God,
Sorry.
that's okay. I get it. These fucking asshole pieces of shit. You put your hands through, they shackle you, and then open the gate and pull you out with them, and then relock. Right. One, and they shove you in front of them, push you out the door.
What is happening?
Well, you're being sold off. I'm not keeping a slave in captivity, not wasting resources. And they start to nudge you down the stairs.
What? Sold? What, like,
But you're no good to us here.
where am I going?
I don't know. Somebody will come by and purchase you. Come on now, keep walking. The one of them does prod you out in front of them, going down these stairs. And
Well, shoot, okay.
and then there's this massive clatter. Like somebody in this armor was just yeeted. And the helmet.
Before you reveal too many things, sorry, was there any opportunity for me to realize that he was being taken, when they said that slave thing, for me to try to intervene?
There was, and I left a long pause in there.
I mean, it's still sort of...
There's a clatter.
Okay.
one of these soldiers' helmets going down the stairs. As you look back and you see the other one is just bashing the shit out of that soldier head first into the wall and then throws him down the stairs. Just down the...
Can I try and catch him before he goes down the stairs and do a couple myself?
Sure. Make a dex check.
Nice.
Make it an athletics check.
19.
19. Yeah, he goes down, you grab him by the feet just because your hands are shackled. And I'd say you do one of those really shitty gang moves where you just slap his head down onto because he's on a decline, right?
Yeah.
You just wow, and there's a crunch, and you
Toss
see
him down.
blood like coming out of his face.
Do I recognize
was-
the other soldier yet?
That was pretty good. He tips the helm up. It's Vakmir.
Vakmir!
Oh, you're shackled. Wait, let's take care of that.
Oh my god!
Takes the shackles off. Big
Big
fucking
hug,
hug.
yeah.
Oh, it's good to see you. Wait, no, we gotta go a little bit further down here. Come on.
How could
And-
you-
Wait.
How did you get here?
Wait.
What?
Yeah, in here. And you go into this secret passage in the wall as he pulls it closed.
No way.
Oh, when I saw it was you, I had to do something to get you out.
This is wild. I never expected you to be here.
I never expected to see you again.
I mean, me neither.
Oh, he gives you another hug.
Yeah.
Yarr, like big bear hug, just like yours, pounding the back. Oh, man, yeah, no, I saw it was you. Working with the rebels, obviously, as we do. No, but there's, what was I going to say? There's a bunch of shit went down, even after you left, when the Duchess was locked up. Lady Wren went crazy, started killing everybody. She kind of ordered me in advance to keep my cover,
Right.
so I helped get the Duke out. I got a nice little promotion for that. Ended up here in the capital.
I mean, we take those, yeah.
Yeah, so got up here, nice new sergeant rank, getting paid way better. Mother's in a nice new home, and saw you getting dragged off on the street. So when I heard that they were going to sell the Orcish one, I figured I'd better get in there and get you out before you ended up halfway across the fucking world.
Right on. Do you know what happened to Ren and Xandra?
I don't know. That whole area's been quarantined. Ren went mad, like something possessed her, and she just she almost leveled the place. So she was blasting people left, right. I've never seen magic of that capability, but she hasn't left the property. Neither has Xandra. The whole area's been fenced off. They got a small battalion up there keeping it all nice and contained.
Last time I heard, I thought they were both being, like, caged together. Is she not?
They were caged together, yeah, and there's one day there was just a raucous down there, and Lady Wren came out, bars bent, magic flaring, somehow got through her obsidian chains, and just went maniacal.
Is this, like, recent? Like,
Oh no, this is months and months ago.
huh.
Well, actually, you haven't seen him in years, so it's a long time ago. Long time ago.
I actually spoke with Xandra, like, a couple months ago. I was telling her about the plan to come. We were gonna come and save her. That
Oh, so she might be alive.
last time I spoke with her, that was
That's great news.
2 months ago, maybe.
I haven't seen her since the event with Lady Wren, but they were both in prison together.
She didn't seem all that well. I was trying to get to her as fast as possible, but then
I mean, if she's surviving in there if Lady Wren is still on that rampage, then it's a good thing she's alive, and a good sign that she's keeping safe and doing what she can to stay alive. We'll just have to trust in her abilities.
I imagine you're gonna have to stay here if we end up going on to the Duke's Palace. Or
Oh yeah, I'm not going to blow my cover just for this. So, here's what we got to do. Unfortunately, we can catch up later if we've already spent a long time talking.
no, I understand. Yeah.
Okay, you got to take my keys. There you go. You go down this corridor
Down,
to the right.
right,
Nobody goes to the right. It goes up into the southwestern tower.
southwestern tower.
Haven't been used in months, and mainly for secret meetings. And as far as I know, nobody can spy on you there. I've left food, water, and ale.
Hey.
Right, but you gotta keep it down.
Alright.
Stay up there until we blow up the wall. Because once the wall's blown up, then I can come get you. We can go and we can bash in some of these blue skulls.
Is there anything I can do about my friends in the?
I'm gonna, as far as I know, they're safe until after the wall gets blown up.
Okay.
So from there, I'm sure there's enough of us here in the castle. We can get them out, take care of the whole situation.
Awesome.
All right, which way are you going?
Say it again.
Down
Down,
to the right,
right.
Up the stairs.
Southwestern tower. Right. Okay.
right. Okay. Oh, I hate this part. You gotta make it look real.
Oh, damn it.
As he opens the door, make sure to close this behind, and just don't hit me in the nose.
Make it look okay. Oh, me.
You gotta make it look real.
Oh, okay.
You busted us up. You took my keys.
Right.
You go
right.
away.
Okay, say something mean to me. Say something mean.
You're weak. And yeah, you just cold cock his ass, totally unconscious, and he just
Sorry.
down the stairs,
Sorry.
right beside his buddy.
Okay, down, right.
What are you doing
up the
before you
stairs.
go down?
Ah. That was
And
close.
you head up to the southwest tower. You get in there. There's blankets, a couple candles burning.
Mhm.
There's a big sack of just like breads and meats, and then like a
Rose
medium,
petals.
a medium cask of ale. And you can tell that he's probably spent this whole last night setting this up.
Oh my god. That was a backstory you got. That's so wild.
Fine.
That was awesome.
You're welcome.
I
And now you're not going to get sold.
awesome.
Always a plus.
Mm-hmm.
As we cut from the prison boys and girl, now free hidden girl, to Rondell Lane. Coronation Street starts playing.
Slow zoom in on a random suburban brick house. So we talked to them the night before logistically, right?
Yeah, you got there in like the afternoon, evening. He told you about the Vaultine. That was kind of it. And just said that he wants to get into the castle to confront his dad. I'm pretty sure he told you that the Vaultine was in the castle.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
just double checking.
North
In the
part
basement
of
or
the
something.
Yeah. One of the basements. And that he and Lessig are planning on breaking in because he wants to confront his dad. Plus, if he can help you guys, maybe you can help him.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, if this talk with his dad doesn't go well, then probably a flat-footed run from the city. On the hard barnacle.
worked.
Okay.
I was awake and I'm just sipping on my infinite coffee and vibing like a mother.
Yeah, Lessig basically hasn't meditated a wink either. He's been up the whole time. He's just, like, doing laps of all the interior perimeter. Just Rogan. Word.
Yeah. So how do we get into this Vaultine area?
There's... I marked his name accent. There are places at the front entryway of the castle that lead into more secretive back portions of the castle. It's really the best way I can put it. And then you go down into a sub-basement, or no, basement, then the sub-basement where the vault... That's right, sub goes beneath
Mhm.
basement? Yeah.
Mhm.
Where it opens up into the Vaultine, and there's... You're going to have to pick a couple of locks, hoist a few mechanisms, but once we get in there, we can get our hands back on all of your companions' goods, maybe grab ourselves a couple of things for the road, if they haven't already been destroyed. And Bob's your uncle. I mean, then getting into the prison after that will actually be a lot
When's the
easier.
last time you've been in the Vaultine?
4.5 years ago.
Oh, okay. So no idea of guards or.
There's typically some guards, a couple or three. They've got like a tiny little barracks down there. A lot of only like really trustworthy individuals are allowed to guard the magic goods so that they can't be smuggling them out.
Right.
Do they do shift changes or?
We 4.5 years ago when we mapped the shift changes, because there's a small barracks in there, small little bunk, and food's delivered. They typically can go anywhere from a week to 3, and sometimes certain people get called out earlier, later. It's a bit of a privileged position. It's one of the higher paid, so the trustworthy individuals are the ones that are trying to work the most hours down there.
So it's kind of like its own little ecosystem down there. We don't have to worry about
it's a
That much.
micro system. Like I said, there was only three guards there the last time, and they seem to rotate out like one, maybe two at a time.
Okay.
It's probably safe to assume though that they've got maybe more people down than they're given the threat.
Given the threat, I'd say that's probably a good guess.
Alright, well,
I'm also a big fan of waiting until the night, like Wreckfest Eve, when there's probably going to be a lot fewer people in the castle.
When's that?
That's the night of the 31st.
Okay.
so 2 days from now.
I mean, that's just my first thought. Like, it's gonna, as many people who can be off. Can't remember the little island's name. Most people are going to be off the Castle Island, probably getting into the festivities.
Well, the festivities, do people normally dress up at all? Is there any like sort of like masquerade-y type
Attire.
attire at all, or?
I mean, you would know.
Certain people. Yeah, you would know certain people. Often a lot more female than male. They get a little more risque up, a little. Sometimes, it's like the it's the
People
2001
people
glasses.
Wearing like masks and stuff wouldn't be out of the ordinary.
Not completely out of the ordinary, but a large group of individuals all wearing masks might seem out of the ordinary. That's Merrick talking now.
Okay.
There's, Lessig and I, our initial plan was to, one, he can mask all that, and knock out an officer, tie him up, take his uniform, just walk right in, as long as nobody recognizes me. Maybe somebody with a full helmet.
Okay.
That was first thought. That's worked for us in the past on many occasions. That's not a toy, mister.
Well, you guys have got more reps put in this
Yeah.
regard than we do, so.
I mean, we're also open to suggestion. I mean, if you guys have
Well,
other means of
you guys managed to acquire any like uniforms or?
uniforms, can be easily acquired.
I also feel like getting to the Vaultine sooner rather than later is probably beneficial, just because they might try and destroy all of the magic shit before Wreckfest because of what has been going on.
I mean, potentially. Not a lot of people know about the Vaultine, not especially. Maybe some rebels. It might be rumor. Even then, they probably wouldn't know where to find it. Like, even Lessig and I just stumbled upon its location by accident. It's a highly held secret here in the capital, seeing as it is the main means of.
If the guards are there for weeks at a time,
Can be.
if we took them out now, there's a good chance that no one would even know
Yeah.
until after the festival.
Well, I mean, take them out as in knock them out. I don't want to kill my countrymen.
No, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yep. No, yeah, exactly.
And then we can use the night of the festival to hopefully free our friends.
Odds are good.
All right. Well,
All right.
yeah,
Let's do it.
I'm ready whenever
So-
you are.
so
Do you
Vault-
want to wait till nighttime to
Vault-
go do this? Or we can
Doing
that?
Vaultine tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be a little bit riskier. With their standard detachments in the castle.
I suppose, what do we do after though? Do we come back here? Because we do have a day, 2 days, right?
There's, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just
all
worried
of
about them destroying some of our stuff. It take too long.
Eric, last time you were there, off the top of your head, did they keep a large inventory, like a backlog of things? Like, is it a 2-month scheduled destroy situation, or is it a 2-day scheduled destroy situation?
I think it might just depend on how scared the item makes the king.
So it's not necessarily
It's not
sequential.
From what we knew, it wasn't scheduled. Like this was logged first. We'll destroy it first.
Right.
And as far as I know, like last time we were there was maybe about 20, 25 magical items that were still queued to go through the. Oh fuck! What's it called? I don't remember.
I think you said that last time. But I didn't write
Yeah,
it down.
it's like a big ivory edged guillotine sort of thing.
Big old crusher.
I mean, yeah, if we can, how do you want to get in tonight? We can do it tonight if you want.
I just don't know what will happen if we. Because I would agree, I don't want to kill your countrymen, but that would mean that we would have to keep them either tied up and subdued for 2 days, right?
Yeah, that's easy enough.
Okay. If we're confident with that, then I say we do it tonight.
Yeah, lesser of two evils. You should see elastic work knots.
I don't doubt it for a second.
Yeah. All right, so Vaultine tonight. Prison tomorrow night. And then get the fuck out of Derra before the wall explodes like you guys said it would.
I mean, if we do it the night eve of Wreckfest, you said everyone might be out of the castle. It might be a little bit easier.
Well, for the Vaultine.
No, for the prison.
Are we talking about the same prison?
Like to get our friends
Yeah, they're in
out of the castle.
Haverty Hollow. Did we discuss this already?
Yeah,
And I'm
that they're
forgetting.
not in Haverty Hollow.
Well, I'm forgetting. So you guys know that they're in the castle?
Yeah, because she was talking about the obsidian.
Because
Yeah.
when I did my flyby,
Mhm.
I mentioned to everyone that there was a spot under the king's quarters that
I just didn't
my
know.
magic didn't go through, and then we talked about Haverty Hollow and how there's no obsidian there, and how the king probably wouldn't put them there because our friends have magical powers.
Cool.
And Merrick just got real curious. They're like, why did Dad keep like a prison underneath?
Right.
And he's like, I want to confront him now because of it.
The DM's back in it. The DM had a long day. Okay. Well, if they're in the castle, we could do them both the same night. I mean, honestly, if you think about
Yeah.
coming and going twice, that's equal the amount of risk to just extending the mission.
True.
So maybe.
We just do it on the
Yeah,
Fest
do it.
Eve.
Maybe.
And Hunderpuck did say that he was going to come on the 31st as well, so he might already have a plan.
Well,
It's a great name, by the way. Who's that?
My uncle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Cool. So how are we getting in?
I don't know, but you know the way into the Vaultine.
I meant disguise-wise. You
Oh.
guys have magic stuff.
Yeah, disguise might be best. We
We could
have
do-
that scroll, but I think that might be better used once
To
we
get
have
out
it.
of the city.
Get out.
Yeah, I mean, if we're picking up, 3 extra people, probably save the magic that disguises everybody for leaving.
Did we try getting a hold of the crew? Let them know what's going on? Because
No.
we don't know that they're in prison.
this is Xander talking. How long does the spell last?
It was like
8
8
hours.
hours.
8 hours.
Yeah, it's a super good disguise spell.
I mean, yeah, if you wanted to try and do a sending to Bobby or something just to see where they're at.
Kinneros also has sending we always forget.
Oh yeah. That'll be fun.
I'll pull him up.
Because Falconer had the sending stone, so that's not helpful to us. But now that you have sending,
What are the chances that
Or-
anyone would
Did you just get sent? No.
What are the chances that anyone would actually send to Zodo? Because I feel like I'm the only one that could get it. Right?
I feel like Kinneros would probably send to you. Let's go through here. You go first.
Okay.
Kinross is smoking a blunt.
We'll send a Sunday.
I just love like the stoner sorcerer vibes. Just like,
How you doing?
yeah, man, fireball.
Getting roasted right now.
Had a disguise right after. They'll never know it was me.
Okay.
To Bobby.
Bobby, it's Roston.
It's Roston.
Wow.
Bobby is
Wow, what do you mean?
hard to reset. Hard to reset.
Your name's not Roston.
Let's do that, Molly.
Bobby looks over at Roston like, the fuck?
What? Why? Why me? I'm here.
That's hilarious.
Bobby, it's Magnus.
That's a question?
Some of our crew has been taken prisoner, staging an escape for Wreckfest Eve.
Rexon terms from Critical Role.
Is Wreckfest one word or two?
Yeah, I'd say it's hyphenated. One word.
Make sure you and the gang are ready to.
That's it.
Ready.
Ready.
Ready to what?
Party. We? Good party. Alan's the one kicking the door.
Nothing.
I'm getting no response.
Wait. I'll try. It's Kinross. Yo, Bobby! That green you hit me up with was fucking choice, bruh. Anyway, what's up? How you doing? I don't get it. Is he supposed to respond right away?
Is he supposed to? And it cuts out.
I rolled an intelligence check. I rolled really high. Yeah, no response. Well, I gave the guy in advance on my next bag. He better not fucking leave town.
I mean, if Falconer, Roston, and Zodell were in Haverty Hollow and not in the Obsidian, they would technically be able to get ascending. So what if
I mean, there's shackles and stuff, though, right? Does Kinross know? Those black ones?
We're
I guess,
way
yeah.
up top there. We're at the cellar.
You're at the
Yeah.
cellar.
How far would you say the castle is from there in feet?
As the crow flies?
Would you say more than, less than 1,000?
3 hours probably to get there.
1,000 feet. How long is it? That's one. No, that's 1,000 meters. Is one
A
kilometer.
mile is
search
about
it up.
5,000 feet.
I'm searching it up.
How long does it take the average person to walk an hour?
Most people walk at about 2 meters per second.
I'd say from the cellar, for sure, you would know if you did like you're thinking locate person.
That's like a third
Okay,
of a
object.
kilometer.
Locate creature.
Yeah, for sure you could hit Haverty's Hollow. Castle, I think's a stretch. It's a big city.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you as much as I can.
'Cause I have locate creature, but I was like, maybe we need to get closer
Mm.
before I cast it.
Is that a cantrip?
I don't know what that spell does.
It's
Said Merrick.
I can concentrate on someone and locate them, but they have to be within 1,000 feet of me.
That's
I
pretty
mean, we
wicked.
could go to the Everdash Halls of Finding. We've been there already.
True.
You say Everdash?
I don't know.
Everdash.
There's so many
Everdash.
A's.
There's 2 E's and 2 A's.
Eberash.
Everdash.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a deep. Yeah.
Is that too much?
I feel this.
It's day. It's just day. We were just in dim for a long time.
Well, I need to get myself a new hat anyway. We can go out.
R.I.P.
I don't know if we should go out.
I mean, disguise up.
Yeah, for sure.
So did we decide to do the Eve then? To just do it in one shot?
I think so.
I think
It's
that's probably smarter, right?
Yeah.
rather than trying to sneak twice, we can just do one long sneak.
One long snack.
Big old fan of that right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you how are you guys disguising and where are you going?
I'm gonna go shopping. Is that what we're doing?
Why don't
I
we
need a hat.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
just slap a wig on
Hmm.
and a tube?
he has hair. Oh, sorry, I thought because the mini.
Disguise.
There's always been confusion about the mini before, where it's just like, oh, you take the hat off and there's nothing underneath.
Yeah.
No, as a disguise.
Yeah. Yes. Shay is silly.
I will chuck up the hair, put the wig on over top.
Okay.
Did we get an afro or something like that? Something.
I don't know.
Just a big cat.
I have 8
On a white
wigs
dude.
of different varieties, so
It's just the Coolio.
your wig can be whatever you want it to be.
Well, more Weird Al, but
Yeah.
Good.
Magnus Paradise.
Make a performance check. Or wait, are you proficient with the disguise kit? Are you disguising, or are you just wig and done?
Yeah, I mean,
Also, are we going to Haberdash while we're finding? Or what are we doing?
No, you're saying haberdash.
Haberdashery. Ever.
This city can increase its DC at any time.
I mean, from here, where's the closest place that someone might go to?
You make an investigation check. Like I said, it's a big city. There's lots of places.
I'm sure Lessick can steal you one.
Yeah. You could really walk in and talk to the person and be like, I'm just gonna grab this, and it'll be like, okay.
22.
22,
investigation.
yeah. Wow. First time in a while I've actually needed my binder. You guys have already been to Fat Magnetism, haven't you?
No.
Yeah.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Isn't it the place where you got the disguise? No. Wait.
I got
I
the
recognize it.
disguises in friggin'
That's where
Oh.
we thought about the Magbo, remember?
You find
last session.
Dorothy's department shop.
Dorothy's department shop.
She sounds fucking lovely.
Steal it.
Lovely.
Lovely.
I am lovely. So you come in, and there is this little halfling lady. She's kind of got like the 1920s, real curled up hair with like a bow in it. Nice little pink dress. Welcome to Dorothy's.
Hello, Dorothy. I'm in the market for a new hat. I didn't know if there was a haberdashery here in town, or...
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, Lee.
Lee. Well, I'm actually not Dorothy. I just named the place Dorothy's because it's a really nice name.
Oh.
Oh.
My name is Samantha. And yeah, we have hats and clothes. All sorts of. I know it's a department shop, but the DD really worked for me. So, but no, it's mostly clothes and hats, scarves, and.
Yeah, just point me in the direction. I'll go have myself a little browse.
Here it is.
Oh.
You're vastly overestimating how big this store
Department, I
is.
was expecting like aisles and aisles.
Yeah.
Like Macy's.
Yeah. No, it's just from here to about back there, 45 feet.
All right, yeah. Kind of hats.
4
do I
to
see?
5 feet.
45.
Oh,
You do that all the time.
I know.
I know she's a halfling lady, but no, there's much deeper of a store. Well, let's see. I've got this one. Just look, well, a little bit, maybe a bit brush. It's
I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling, so I was hoping for something, maybe with a wide brim, keep the sun out of my eyes.
She's currently taking the bright red velvet fancy like nightcap and putting it back underneath
I'm
again.
not one for a lot of colors. You
Right, yeah, this was a bit loud. Well, I've got lots of brown hats. Very well made. I buy them from the shipyards.
The hat farms.
She's got like a wide-brimmed brown hat that's sort of formless. She's got like a way nicer, like kind of brown and gray top hat with like nice banding.
Too fancy.
Okay, well, we kind of got to find a middle ground there. Here, we've got this one. It might be a little bit loud. It's sort of like a green. It's almost like your old hat, but a little more flat brimmed. Sort of. What's that black artist that constantly wears those?
Pharrell?
Pharrell. It's like a Pharrell hat. But I don't know if the green.
It's green.
It's dark. Like it's
Is it
dark.
like a-
It's a
okay,
dark green.
Dark green.
It's
Like
dark
a forest?
green.
Alright.
Like a forest green. You're not here.
How much?
Oh, this one here, so sort of middle of a lane. She flips a page on her little ledger. Oh, well, it wasn't made by Master Daft, though. That one's going to be about 6 gold.
Whoa.
It doesn't look like a lot, but it was made by a very renowned hat maker. You see, he used.
What will you ever do?
I know, it's a bit too much. Let me find some more cheaper ones for you.
Well, I was kind of hoping that something along the lines of this, maybe in a dark gray or a black, perhaps.
I don't really deal in the macabre of colors. I'm sorry.
Not macabre. It's just
We're a very colourful peoples and culture here in
when you
Derra.
travel the road a lot.
Aye.
Something bright that pops out as you're cresting the horizon. Be like that. It's hey, look, let's get that green hat guy.
Well, that's why you hire mercenaries.
Smart.
Yes, everybody does it. Even I do it when I go on my road trips.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you can afford 6 gold hats, then you could probably afford mercenaries.
Most likely.
Strap for cash.
Even some of those less than experienced ones are about 2 silver a day only.
Oh, that is all.
It's not macabre. You're so defensive.
All right, well,
I'm trying to be helpful. I really am. I just really don't want to bankrupt you. And I think if you can afford the hat, it's a bit silly to think that the colour might be a risk to your well-being. That's just... Look, I've got one in lavender.
oh,
Pink.
let's see that green one again.
Green. Yeah.
Do you know if there's any place in town that, I don't know, does clothing, dyeing clothing?
Oh, probably. It's a great big city, love. Have you never been here before?
Not really, not since I was a boy.
Oh, yes, so. I'm sure if you walk a couple of blocks in any direction, you'll find yourself someone who can accommodate you.
Okay, okay, 6, right? 6. Whew, that's so steep. That's okay. I don't need to eat tonight.
Well, I do.
Yeah, you'll be eating like the queen you are.
Oh, God rest her. No, she wouldn't say that. We're in Derra. Oh, death rest her. And I did the cross anyway. Death rest her, and she just sets her
Circle.
hands.
Do a circle instead.
Death rest her. She does a
Pentagram.
little circle.
Hail Satan, Stalin.
It's crazy how much fucking religious slang makes its way into your just day-to-day speech.
Word.
Alright, let's see.
Word
Okay,
of God.
1, 2,
Microsoft.
3. Okay, there's 5 gold. Hold on. Okay, sorry about all the silver. I got 6 is so expensive.
No, it's fine. I like to take the silver, melt it down, put it on some of the nicer signs.
That's 8 silver. Okay, the rest is gonna be copper. Sorry.
Oh, no harm done.
How did that get in there?
See, these are the people you just try and give the gold-eating coin to.
And there,
We don't have it
there
anymore.
you go.
I know, I'm saying, like, if you
There you
had
go.
control of it, you'd just be like,
That's
yes, take
4
this gold.
Actually, we
8
do have
silver,
it. It's just in a lead box.
and 20 copper.
Let me recount it.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely would do that.
You're a copper short, love.
Well, there's that Indian head copper I just threw
Oh,
on the...
come now, don't be like that.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. It's immediately just like, and closes it back up.
Alright.
Can I interest you in any coats?
No. No, definitely not.
I got this really nice black one.
Good day.
Tell your friends.
Sure will.
You just hear her humming a jaunty little tune as you leave.
Get outside and it's so much brighter out here. Damn it.
You get a little.
This is more of an emerald.
You get a little little elbow nudge. And you look over, and the skin and the hair's changed, but you can definitely tell it's Lessick in disguise, as he just passes you this black tricorn hat that he nicked off somebody.
I'll give you 6 gold if you can get this back on that guy. And give him the green hat.
You see him smirk visibly, and then he kind of like cranes his neck, looks out.
Alright, let's do it.
Make a stealth check.
And get us arrested just for this stupid hat. Alright.
That's the wrong website.
19.
I need Lessick. Come back, Lessick, with your crazy stealth. L-E-U. That's not bad. What was yours?
19.
Nice. I rolled 12, so that's a 25. So you guys slink down the street, and you see there's this guy, like, standing kind of like looking down the street to see if did the wind blow it off? Like, I don't understand. Oh, yeah. Do you know Thieves' Cant?
No.
Lessick takes your hand, draws on your hand. Bump him. And then he just like tips down an alley. Next thing you know, you kind of like, because you know where to look, you just see a little shade.
Yeah, well, go up and bump the guy. Oh, pardon.
No, that's perfectly all right. I'm not quite. Rather bloody.
Nice hat. I'll just keep going.
Are you
It's kind
wearing
of shoddy.
his
I'm
hat?
not gonna lie.
Okay.
I think mine was better. Oh. Saunters off. Lessick pats your ass, having snuck back up to next to you.
You look happy.
Yeah, it
You look happy.
Yeah, it took me a second there. Nice.
Dropped it like it was hot.
6 gold, a fun little time with Lessick, and a nice black tricorn hat with like white stitching in it too, like just subtle, just to give it that little bit of accent.
Good.
Fun.
Yeah, this works.
Fun. That's a Pharrell song.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
It wasn't that bad, was it?
No. Zodell, make a Constitution
Oh.
saving throw.
Death by bad jokes.
Con save?
Yeah.
26.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get about a third of the way through that cask. You find like a perfect buzz, and then you just sit and shovel meats and breads into your mouth and just chuckle.
Right, yeah.
That was
I'm gonna
fun
have
for me.
to, I need to pay him back someday. Oh my god. Yeah. Bar crawl with Vakmir?
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Vakmir's a fun guy.
Yeah.
He plays serious when in uniform, but he's a fun guy. All right. You guys stealing a uniform or two, or are you, what's the plan to get in the castle?
Yeah. I think the uniform's probably the way to go.
Is there a place to pick those up other than knocking people out and stripping them down?
Talking to Merrick, he'll tell you probably good to have non-forged ID.
And knocking people out and stripping them down.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, it's not hard. It's just that's the way. This is the way.
This is the way. So crunchy over there. Yeah, you guys wait till nightfall the first night. Just a team effort.
Yep.
You're going on a little sneaky jaunt, and then we can basically just cut straight to Night of the Vaultine
Yes.
if you guys aren't doing anything.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys head out on the streets. cloaked, concealed for the most part. I'll get everybody to give me a group stealth check.
I'm gonna turn into an owl.
Aria, give me a stealth check with whatever that gives you.
He's not with us.
I don't know.
You are.
I thought I heard somebody, so I sort of like.
Poked your head
okay.
up. No. You do have Merrick's character sheet, though, right?
Yep.
You want to roll me his stealth checks?
Sure.
Oh, and I guess Falconer, you were gonna play Lessig.
Dirty 20.
30-20 is great. Owls have something with stealth.
Well, I can do a flyby, so if I
Right, you can't take attacks of opportunity if you fly by somebody.
wasn't in
Real life owls fly silently,
yeah.
which is just so fascinating.
Owls are stealthy as fuck.
17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. We were just asking about these the other day. We're doing group stealth. Merrick.
Dirty 20.
Dirty, right, yeah, started with you. Right.
16.
16. Lessig.
28.
Damn.
Yep, that tracks.
That tracks. Oh my god, Kinros even crushed it.
I guess I could have cast paths without trace on this before.
We might average over 20.
Oh shit. Why does Kinros have advantage on stealth? Kinros has a fucking magic item, doesn't he? That he
Probably.
never uses.
Cloak of something.
Cloak of Elvenkind.
Yeah.
He pulls the hood up, and he becomes twice as hard to see.
How has he never used that?
You guys have never really stealthed with Kinros all that much. Well, Krista and I were talking about this. You guys are very limited on stealth missions. Because sometimes you'll get there, and you'll stealth around the outside. Then you'd be like, nah, I'll come back during the day.
Well, we also have two clattery boys over here on the.
Yeah,
On the
does
Yeah.
not help. So that's a dirty 20. And Magnus. What was yours, Magnus?
17.
17. Okay. Everybody give me a group investigation check to find a party of individuals large enough or a couple small enough for you guys to...
Nat 1 plus a
Was
9.
that my investigation as Aria?
Yeah, you take the physical stats and keep the mental stats. Like, you keep your own mental stats. Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
The owl's intelligence is better.
Oh. I'm sorry. That's not bad.
Actually, no, our addition is the same. Never mind. I still rolled like
Investigation.
shit, though.
Fuck, Quinn kicks ass at investigation, too. That's a +5. That's an 18. What was yours?
10.
10.
21.
21.
Less
Lessig.
24.
24. Aria.
8.
8. Okay.
15.
15. Well, you guys definitely beat the spread. Let's everybody just... You guys come up behind 3 individuals to start. One that is definitely a badged up member. He's an officer of some kind. You can tell because it's extra flow. There's 2 regular soldiers behind him. Collectively, everybody just roll an attack.
Damn.
With it, whatever you want. Non-lethally. Merrick is very firm about that. Kinneros rolled a nat 20.
Talents. So I can steal his helmet. Does he have a helmet?
Who has a helmet?
Does the guy have a helmet?
Yes.
Can I steal it with my talons?
You want to take his helmet with your talons? Sure. They are. Roll your attack, and then you'll roll a dex check because they're round and smooth.
But like, don't they have like a face thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Okay.
can give me a dex check. I'm not going to make it impossible.
Okay, well the attack was shit.
It's okay.
It was a 9.
This is just like a group jump on ambush and club a guy with a rock sort of situation.
Okay.
So, what was Merrick?
Oh, shoot. Hold on. 24 plus 9, 23.
What?
14 plus 9, 23.
Yeah, I was like,
Sorry.
that makes no sense. No, that's great. Right.
Heavy maths. I'm going to use my bladed boot without the blade.
Nice.
19.
Nice. Lessig,
28.
28. Aria, so
Nice.
they're already well overbalanced you. So what was your attack?
Ooh, it was a 9.
Okay. And then Magnus?
13.
13. Yeah, you guys literally in the, like, they pass out of torchlight and then just, and you guys start bashing just non-lethally. And right as somebody just like pops a dude in the back of the head, this helmet pops up just enough where Aria swings by with her talons and makes a dex check. DC got way lower with the amount of successful attacks.
Well, that was way better. 18.
Yeah, and at the same time, you hook in.
Yeah.
You hook in the front, and right as this is happening, and this guy's kind of in a chokehold, you grab the helmet, and it sort of like whips his head, bashes it into the wall, and he just goes out. You guys have 1 sergeant's uniform and 2 private uniforms.
Ow, slam.
I wanted to see it do damage. I definitely did, because it was a good idea.
Sorry, 2 sergeant.
1 sergeant uniform,
2 private.
there's your officer, and 2 privates. 1 officer with 2 privates.
That sounds like one of the books that you
Sir.
write.
Yeah.
Private uniform, policeman uniform, fireman uniform.
What?
I don't know what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Showing my age, that's what I'm doing.
I love you. Okay, so we've got how many people are in this party? 1, 2, 3, 4,
5
5,
of
6.
us.
With Kinneros at 6.
Oh, Kenneros is 6.
Kinneros is just straight up, just like way too hard, elbows a dude in the back of the head, just laughing his ass off. And you're like, guys, shh, shh. He's like, oh, sorry. I've never done this before. I'm excited about it.
You need to use that stuff that Bobby gave you maybe in the evening, not just before a mission.
I'm just gonna.
He puts it out against the wall.
Is Severin there?
Oh, right, you guys have fucking Detective Siverin with you guys, too.
Do we?
Yes, she was with Merrick's cruise. You guys need 4 more uniforms. I totally forgot that she was with you guys.
Can I, like, try and drop the helmet onto Kenneros's head?
Okay. I'd say
Just like,
that'd be a
just like
team.
Not a.
Give me a team
just
check
like
because, like, if you
fly right by him and whoop,
like from how high?
like right above his head.
Okay. Give me another dex check. DC's not stupid high because, like, if you're doing a big, because we all know when owls pounce, they come into
19.
that big,
Yeah.
almost standstill.
Yeah.
19. Yeah, you come to that standstill and just as he's putting his doobie out, just. Ding, ding, ding. How do I look?
In his head, he hears awesome.
And it sort of reverberates because it's going through a helmet. Okay, you guys give me another group investigation check.
Hey,
Ooh,
nice.
Kinneros not so good this time.
Investigation. 19.
Plus 5.
26.
26, Rowden.
17.
17, Lessick.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, Aria.
19.
Magnus.
16.
Kinneros rolled a 10. You guys find
Huh?
Severin. Who has Severin?
Tate.
Does Tate have Severin? Yeah, next investigation, you guys find basically the exact same setup of individuals. Trace. 1 more sergeant, 2 more privates. So I was redoing the math in my head.
So another attack.
So we're going to do a group
Stealth.
ambush. Oh, stealth first, yes, because that was your investigation. So everybody stealth it up. Let's get all stealthed up. Be in your personal space.
That's correct.
Nice. 2 17s in a row. Plus 5.
Kinneros fucked it. Oh, but he has advantage. Slightly better. Starting with Merrick.
And he's dressed like a private.
He just has a helmet
Just
on.
the helmet, yeah. Oh, so fun fact about this is, as you guys are took that first group of soldiers out, Owen comes clattering along in his like cabbie disguise with fucked, and like yeah, just like he's standing like 5 minutes behind you guys. You guys are all like in the alley. Kinneros has got a helmet on. And then he just like clops up, open the door, and you guys just throw the bodies in. Tiet's in there, just like tying them up. And so then you go on to this next group. And stealth checks were crazy good. No? What was yours? Magnus?
16.
16's Aria?
11.
As an owl?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Lessick was, you laughed really loud.
32.
Nice.
Yeah, that makes up for some of the discrepancies around here. Rowden?
27.
27. Detective Siverin.
8.
Okay.
22.
Yours was good. Kinneros was a 12. So with that 32, absolutely just for sure.
Keep it going.
Somebody goes to like accidentally step on a cat's tail, and Lessig is just like. Now everybody roll an attack on these poor saps.
Exact same feeling last time.
Oh, Staff of Winds, yeah, that'll hit. Oh no, wait, that's in the bag of holding too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
Wait, didn't he use it in the fight? With
No.
No, he absolutely did use it in the fight, but it should have been in the bag of holding. Because it's got like runes carved up its whole ivory surface. So, good catch. No, he's just got a dagger, and he's just gonna bash somebody. That still hits though. It actually hits better. So Kinneros got an 18. Merrick?
for 13.
13. Okay. Pardon.
Blade the boot without the blade.
Mhm.
17.
Nice. Detective Siverin.
Not good. Either a 4 or an 8. I don't think she would use the whip, but
Yeah, you can,
I mean, little, like, piano choke.
yeah,
style,
maybe, yeah. Little
Chokehold or
little
leg
garrote,
wrap
yeah.
or
Lessig.
12.
12. Ooh, Aria.
13.
13. Magnus.
13.
13. Oh, shit.
Not ideal.
We're going to do a quick initiative order here. Because I have these guys.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to ask for your roles in your character's name. Just remember that you're playing somebody else. Zodell.
Merrick rolled a nat 1 for a 6.
Ouch, kabibbles. Magnus.
14.
14. Aria as an owl.
11.
11. These aren't very inspiring either, Riordan.
Oh shit. What was the number?
It was a 6.
Was it a 6? Okay, I couldn't remember if it was a 9 or a 6. 11.
Okay.
Fight.
What a boy. Falconer as Lesser.
29.
Oh my
Wow.
lord.
19 plus 10.
Lessig has the alert feat.
Damn.
Rostin, who is Siverin.
nat 20 plus 3.
Thank God.
Damn. And Kinneros. Oh my god, I didn't roll Kinneros. What's his initial? That's a +2. That's a 7. That's a 9.
Really?
I mean, he's real high right now.
Yeah, man.
Does that mean you get some of the boons from that stuff?
Oh yeah, can you look up that item, Harrow's Herb? He's definitely had a toke. I hit auto roll initiative for the bad guys, and it did not. It just did not. That's a nat 1. That's good for you guys, because that's the officers. Officers? No,
Hold the
one
gloves up.
officer.
Dude, he has advantage on insight checks and vibe checks right now.
Okay. Not helpful in combat, but okay.
No, definitely not.
Dude,
Oh.
you're pissed off, aren't you?
That's only a
Your
12.
vibe is so
Your vibe is so, like, not vibey.
not vibey.
Jesus. Lessig, Siverin, Magnus are up first. Each of you.
Well, Siverin has the nat 20 first round.
Oh, so Siverin gets to go first. I gotta pee real bad. I'll be back. Detective Siverin, you're supposed to be Scottish.
Okay.
I did say Scottish, right? Okay, what's Detective Severin doing?
She gon' whip somebody and then like wrap them up.
Okay, roll a hit. You got 2 soldiers and 1 officer, so take your pick.
15.
Misses.
Shucks. Do I get to attack twice? Yes.
Yeah, you get movement and action, so that is both her. No, did I change it to 1 attack action? I think I changed.
She has an extra attack.
That was a natural one.
Yeah. She
Oh,
does.
right, for the net 20 thing.
Yeah. So
Right.
yeah, if you go first with a nat 20, it's just movement and 1 attack action,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like position yourself,
Gotcha.
wherever. So now it is Lesic's turn.
No, it's her turn again.
Move up to the.
Nope.
Move up to the.
Yeah, I guess if I'm not up
Oh,
to her,
less than
I'm
20.
up. I'm moved up.
Yeah, you guys are all in real close proximity here. It's just like 7 on 3. Yeah, 7 on 3. Like you got them all kind of pinned in. You need 1 more after this.
I'm wherever you want me to be.
Lesic's attack. Yeah, we're not doing a whole lot. We're not doing a whole lot of big battle thing here. It's just going to be like hit, miss, and then
Yeah.
if they get to shout, then maybe we'll go into full combat.
Free bird it.
Sure. That's a 17 plus 9, 26.
Absolutely hits. Which one are you hitting? It hits all of them. Just tell me which
one
one.
that. Yeah. Somebody that I can sneak attack and knock them down.
Okay, yeah, very easily, as Lesic is now full black skin in the dark and hooded up. You come in and just like take out the knees with a quick kick, and then just bam right to the temple with the dagger. The guy's out.
Take out the sergeant.
Sure, can be the sergeant. Sergeant's out.
Yep.
Back to Detective Severin. Just 2 soldier boys to go. I was waiting for it.
18 this time.
Absolutely
Nice.
hits, yeah. Severin comes in, this time foregoing sort of the whip action and switching it to the blunt, like the blunt end, and whips it around. Same thing, just like crack across this guy's jaw, and he's just and hits the pavement. Or no, he wouldn't hit the cobblestones because somebody else is there to catch his clattering body and hoist it up out of the way.
Second attack,
Yep.
24.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. Straight from that motion, right back, you sort of whip chain the bottom of the whip right into this guy's face, right dead center in the chin. Like, if his jaw's not broken, it's going to be a marvel. And immediately, boom, he hits the or almost hits the cobblestones as he, like, falls on Kinneros, and Kinneros is like, 2 helmets!
Nice job, hon.
And you start to hear the of your guys' little cabbie wagon rolling up. Fucked has just got this weird curvy erection going. It's
He doesn't even
It's
probably
fine.
walk right. It's probably like
It's just dragging on the ground.
yeah. I did say initially that like one of his legs was visibly shorter than the
Yeah.
other, and his eyes are just like stupid off in both
Cross-eyed.
directions.
real derpy. Yeah.
Oh, super derpy, but that's Owen's horse.
Wow, that thing is fucked.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's like
Owen-
those dogs that always have a tongue out.
Yeah, exactly. Owen's one of my favorite characters to read my book because I always actually write exactly how he's sounding. So he's, I'm going to fucking make him over here. And they're just like, what am I reading? And they're like, you're right, Owen. Okay, yeah, you guys got another sergeant's uniform, papers, 2 more privates. And you guys kind of start to meander back the way you came, doing a full loop. Give me stealth checks. One last stealth check.
You.
Caleb, you have let me down.
Hey,
Going back to No Name. No Name did not help. I got a 6.
21.
Nice.
29.
Severin.
Oh, 24.
Nat 1 plus 3.
Oof. Aria.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Oh yeah, Aria. At some point, definitely, like during that fight too, you just like came down and on somebody's helmet, just fuck it, I didn't do anything. Thanks.
22.
Okay, you guys.
Do a fly around and sit on top of the cab, just waiting.
Talking to Owen in his head.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? It's as you guys are stealthing kind of back doing this loop, you just see this. I almost made her a woman, but then that would have been a little bit weirdly inappropriate. There's just like some drunk Darren scout, like he's got the leather hood and he doesn't have his weapons on him, but he's just like on a wall, like a half a block from a tavern, just dick out, pissing everywhere, just holding himself up. He looks over. You're coming with us! And you take him with.
In the back of the cab.
Oh yeah.
Are these guys like bound and chloroformed, or what's the?
They're all currently still unconscious. This whole endeavor probably only took you guys about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe at the most. You get back probably well around midnight, get a nice long rest in. You guys rutabaga your way back into the cellar, and all of these guys are just taken, stripped. 2 female privates. That comes out really weird. The 2 male sergeants,
2 badges.
2 male privates, 2 female privates, and then a private scout. A scout's private. So 2 sergeant uniforms, 4 scout uniforms, 2 of them female.
Private uniforms. You know.
Yes.
And then one scout uniform.
Yes.
Okay.
I will take whatever one fits me the best. Probably none of them.
Gonna have to do some sewing.
Okay.
Yeah. These were all like half elves and humans.
I mean, it's the style to wear in baggy now.
Actually, you know what? Wear me a percentile die. Roll me a percentile die, and I want you to roll lower than a 25.
Is that a 6 or a 9? That's a 98.
98. The dice giveth, and the dice don't give you a gnome scout. Sorry.
That's alright.
I tried.
I can be an animal.
This is true. Then why did we need the extra fucking uniform?
Regular boots are now thigh-high boots.
Yeah. Who needs pants? I got boots.
Those are hip wears.
Some new boot goofing over there. Yeah.
There's a whole lot of soul going on over there.
Actually, no, I still want to be able to cast spells, so.
Okay, I mean, you got a day, like another day and a half. You can spend some time tailoring a uniform. Lessick is amazing with a needle. His dex is off the fucking chain.
I'll do that.
All right, you guys tailor, fit, and the scout. The scout uniform is definitely the easier of them all to tailor to you, because it's less metal armor and a lot more leather armor.
Yeah.
So you and Lessick, give me.
That one's got a hood, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me a tinkering check. Tinkering, sewing. Is there such a thing as being proficient at sewing?
I mean, maybe.
Out of hand.
I have tinker's tools.
Give
I
me a
have leather worker's tools.
Give me a leather worker's tools first, then give me a tinkering, and then we'll do a rollies to see how we do
What do
here.
I add to that? Is that dex plus my proficiency, or
Are you
what?
proficient with leather worker's tools?
I don't know. It's just in my thing.
Where does it show? Doesn't
It's
it
just
show a
in my
place?
tools.
I would think so. 'Cause we usually
Considering my background, I feel like
Proficiencies-
I would be.
Proficiencies in languages?
Yep.
Is it in there?
Yep.
Then
In tools, under tools.
Yeah, then you're proficient with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So dex then?
Yeah, I'd say that it's your dex plus your D20 plus your dex plus your
That's
proficiency
horrible.
modifier. So those with advantage. Yeah.
9.
Well, Lessick rolled a nat 20 plus
Whoa.
I don't even fucking know for his. So he's using aspects of his forgery kit and thieves' tools.
Sits down, puts on his babushka.
Yeah. He's got one of those little like foot rock sewing machines. He just.
Can I get 2 coats out of this uniform?
Give me. Well, we were gonna do a second roll
Or
anyway.
two pants.
Yeah. Okay. So give me your second roll, either tinkering or leatherworking. That's already amazing.
14.
Yeah, 16 plus like a billion. One more, and we'll see if you get a whole separate like
Form.
a uniform or just outfit. If you guys just want to make an outfit that's just
Sweet.
blues and leathers,
Heck yeah.
and then you can describe what it looks like. Another nat 16, and another 6.
23.
I rolled a 16, 6, and then a 16 and a 6. So 16 plus a million. So yeah, you get yourself a nice little outfit. You can write down how it looks in your inventory. It's leather and blue fabric with maybe like a little one shoulder cape or something like that. With like belting that crisscrosses
I like the
however you
idea
want.
of maybe like a leather hood
I was definitely thinking of your
with like blue sleeves.
I was definitely thinking of your Hogwarts character sort of getup that you were last wearing with
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the little bits of leather, but it was blue, but like a not a prominent blue. Anyway,
Cool.
Lessig takes off his babushka.
That-
Oh,
My work here is done.
yeah. All right. It is the night.
It is the night.
It is the night of the night. It is, if you guys are fast tracking time, unless the boy's in prison and the one not in prison want to do anything, the female not in prison want to do anything.
I'm sort of just like Roman emperor, like eating grapes, like.
Yeah, you're sitting pretty
Like,
pretty.
Were my friends even in prison? I don't even remember. I'm having entire watermelons or whatever.
Yeah, you're sitting pretty spoiled right now because I was definitely going through a bit of my earlier chapters of my book, and I was like, man, if you were a slave caught doing anything, you're lucky you weren't hacked to death in the street. And then immediately next option would just be like, take that bitch and sell her. So I was like, okay, perfect opportunity for backstory character to come in,
Hey.
and then you don't die.
Also true.
Yeah, because yeah, like you get sold into slavery. It's like, okay, cool. Bring in your background character, because who knows when the fuck they're going to be able to catch up with wherever you are in the world.
I was wondering about him too. I was gonna ask, like, Xandra when we got there, like, where did Vakmir go?
Yeah, so the Lady Wren shit, when that kicked off, she was always adamant that everybody maintain their cover, so he helped get the Duke out before Lady Wren, in whatever psychotic state she was in, could kill him.
Right.
And then for that, the Duke was like, give this man a medal, you know? And then they were just like, hey, you seem pretty good at your job. Why don't you come work in the Capitol? So, yeah, nice little surprise. And then, yeah, when you guys started blowing shit up, he was just like, hey, hey, I know her! Small world.
Small world.
Big world.
Big
Well, it's
world.
the 31st.
If you guys want it to be, it's the 31st.
Big but small world.
Yep.
Prison boys want to do anything?
Try and bend those bars.
I did that.
Yeah.
Just hanging out, meditating,
Bob,
pooping in a corner.
Bobby is, there's a trough. Bobby is
Mhm.
Bobby is winning Boulder Parchment Shears by like 120 at this point.
Run away. Run away.
Normir's just been like just napping, dozing, strolling the room occasionally, talking to Alexander, who's just fucking bug nuts crazy. Like, don't worry, we're almost there. We'll get you out of here. Get you all fixed up in a jiff. I ate my own tongue today.
If you can heal back like with Wolverine speed, yeah, infinite food. Just eat your tongue every day.
I wish you were
That's
actually
horrible.
there to say that, because they'd probably be like, what do you think I've been doing in here all these years?
Speaking of,
No, they feed me porridge. It's terrible. I hate it. I season it with my dandruff.
okay. Can I want to check out the room I'm in. You said it was
Yeah, an investigation check or a perception check, whichever one you want. Low
right, this is
DC.
Merrick.
There's only one door in and out of this room, and there's three
Not good.
northeast and south-facing windows.
I was in here for 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah, at this point, by the time they are done kidnapping fools, kidnap that fool. That's the night of the 29th, so that's 1 day. Well, like 12 hours.
Yeah, you said it was like noon when he took her.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, even less than that. So yeah.
Can I roll like a couple checks for every like day I've been in here?
Sure. Like, what are you looking for specifically?
I don't know. I don't know. They wouldn't. I guess just like stuff, items, anything.
Oh,
Really.
yeah, not really. What was left was your food, your water, your ale, candles. You know, and so there is sunlight through the windows during the day, and you can see out. It's a pretty lofty little tower. If you want to take a peek outside to see what you see there.
Yeah, sure.
But otherwise, this room is,
That's better. 30-20.
yeah, this room is only like 25 feet across, and it's perfectly circular, like most things are in Derra. Yeah, you look out, dirty 20. You can see this, like the people kind of, definitely riverboats. You can see a lot of the boats. There's a little bit of inclement weather. It can get a little chilly up there, but you know, light a couple candles, and they're Darren candles. They're whatever they're infused with. They last for fucking ever. Put out a tremendous amount of heat for what they are. And yeah, you see just like a lot of ship traffic coming and going. The people are pretty small from up there, but you see like little anthill people coming and going across
I'm
the
in
bridges.
the middle of the city. I can't imagine I can see like the wall where it's gonna happen.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, if that the amount of fire wine you guys saw, if that amount went off,
I could probably.
you would definitely see it.
Yeah.
Like they said, like either be way the fuck out of the city or at the center of the fucking
So I
city.
mean, what way is the window facing?
So when you came up, I described it wrong. The door is on the north side. So when it spirals up, and then the north side of this circular room is where the door is. So you have windows facing east, west, and south, because you are the southwestern tower.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's giving you sight lines east, west, and the directions that you're most useful. Because you gather these might have used to have been like spotting towers before the Great Walls were built. Because the castle was one of the first things ever built.
Right on. Okay. Yeah, I'm just hanging out here.
Yep.
Eating stuff.
All right, says Merrick as he slips his sergeant's visor down. How's everybody feeling?
Let's do it.
Great.
Yes.
I'm watching T just being a little bit of a inquisitive little prick here.
You guys,
He's got a dice?
That's a Lego piece.
Oh.
take it from him.
Oh.
Dice, fine, but I need those pieces for making you guys crazy shit.
What's he playing with?
It might be a piece of the
it's nothing,
dragon.
just a hand grenade.
I think this is a piece of the airship. I had to take the airship apart. I'll draw a map for the airship because it was like 500 pieces, and I needed those pieces for stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of pieces.
But it was a really great build, and then zero functionality when battle came to it. So
You got pictures of it before you?
I took pictures of it. I actually have a couple of pictures too, where it's like you guys standing on it, like it's a fighter jet, and then
Cool.
like all the animals that Aria could turn into, kind of around it. That was a while back. You guys come out and you hop into a military wagon that Owen is captaining.
Classic.
Unfortunately, not with Fucked, because Fucked stands out, and everybody knows that Fucked is Owen's horse, and everybody knows that Owen is Fucked. He's in a uniform himself, but just like a regular military courier. This sort of military wagon. It's not quite one of those war chariots, but it's not quite like a tank. It's sort of like we use this for troops and like carrying barrels of stuff, barrels of arrows, lances, and stuff. You guys all hop in and you clip clop. What time of day would you guys say that you're starting this? And make sure everybody that is participating, which is everybody, has had a long rest, because you are all very long rested. You have your spells chosen. Those of you who use spells have spells that are good for heisting.
So, question.
Answer.
We're in the wagon. We're going right to where this
Going to the fucking
Tiffany Haddish thing is. Vaultine Symposiat.
Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany.
You're going to the castle.
Right, and then because I want to give like a speech, but it only lasts for an hour. It takes a minute to
Oh.
cast it, so I want
You guys are
do the most
I was gonna say
opportunity.
we got a cab ride, dude.
You got about
Opportune
an
time.
hour of worth of a cab. It's not even a cab. Like it's a big, just lumbering cart thing.
So I don't want to cast it at the beginning.
No,
and
no.
then it expires by the time we get there.
I'd say by the time you hit the middle of the King's Bridge, then that's about 5 minutes from the front doors of the castle.
Would he know how long it's going to take us to get to the Symposiat? How long is it going to take to get in? Like, is there a spot that I can do the speech before we get in there, or should I do it now?
Once we get to the bathhouses, it's pretty quiet, especially at this time of night with everybody. And you are seeing now, as you guys are coming out on the street, torches are lit. People are
partying.
singing.
People are
The-
also late.
It's like Christmas Eve. Like the party starts a little bit before the party, especially because it's only a one-day festival. Like it's a Christmas day for these guys. So they're like, Christmas Eve, fuck yeah, let's open some presents, make merry, eat fatty foods.
All right. Yeah, I'll wait till we're at the bathhouses.
All right. Give me some. You got like
Bathhouse music?
Mardi Gras. I was gonna say like Mardi Gras background noise, because that's basically what you are looking at right now, but in the winter. Fewer beads.
I have a client that lives in New Orleans, and we tried to book the next meeting. He's like, "Oh no, that's the week of Mardi Gras, man. We have to do the week after." Shit's wild.
Without looking at what you're reaching here.
Okay.
Pull out a nut. What does that say?
E.T. G.
+3?
Oh, +3.
+3? The next stealth check you guys make, you get +3 on.
Cool.
What just happened?
You touched my nuts.
E.T. So it's an extraterrestrial +3. Very jovial. I like it.
It's a happy time. You're seeing, yeah, definitely would not be surprised if you were just like driving down the street and you saw like a girl flash a boob at a dude just like,
It's very Mardi Gras.
yeah. They're fun. They make merry. These guys are a 1,000-year empire of success and undefeatableness. They are cocky. A lot of them are posh because if you're not in the military, the highest paid profession in the country, you're owning a small business that the country gave you or licensed you to have, or you're also making a small fortune. Not a huge amount of poverty here. Up towards where the cellar was, that was kind of the only part. And that's just because everything on the east side of that river just is flowing out instead of flowing in. And you guys clip clop, you get to the King's Bridge, and there's a bit of a check-in at the King's Bridge. I want does everybody just give me a group performance check for how you guys managed to get all disguised and dressed up. Like I'm talking, give me flavor text too. Wigs on top of the costumes. It's a group. It's a very group-centric session because, yeah, you can't have one nat one give away the entire party.
We're doing performance, you said?
Yeah, just to like how you put yourself together, how you're dressed up. You made sure that you got your badge on the right side, that your pants are buckled the right way.
My
You know,
wig's on backwards, apparently.
would you roll in that one?
Yeah.
Well, it's a group check. We'll see. Somebody might have come around and been like, "You're not the girl from the ring. Turn that around." I thought this would
I
work.
flip my hood up and it goes the wrong way.
Yeah. Lassek's like, ooh. Kinneros rolled pretty good. Kinneros has got, he's a charisma. 18 for Kinneros. Merrick.
8.
Raridan.
Pearl the 4.
Oh, God. Detective Severin.
15.
Helps.
Better.
Lessek.
16.
Okay, helps. Nat 1, and then Magnus.
I'll have a -1 to my charisma,
So 0.
so I got 15.
Oh,
my God.
Why would you do that to us? Says Kinro. Says he's about to spark up a doobie, and then Merrick just like slaps it out of his hand. What are you
Never worn a
doing?
uniform before. The eaglets go this way.
One of these sergeants accidentally wore his wartime epaulets.
Epaulets, that's the word I was looking for.
All in all, for this check stop where they're dealing with thousands of people crossing these bridges,
Oh, aglets.
Eaglets.
Eaglets.
you
Aglets.
Okay, back on track.
back on track. A couple of people helped. The Nat one didn't. There's a point where somebody notices that your hair's a little bit out of place, and Merrick, Kinneros, because he's the most charismatic. It's gonna make a Nat 19 persuasion check or deception. Doesn't even fucking matter. Yeah, she's just trying like a different style. I told her it was dumb. Sorry. All right, and they let you through. Start clip-clopping across the bridge. Kinneros leans over and just straightens it up. You just look like you had like real like goth wig across the side of the face.
Violet Incredible.
I look so cool.
Yeah. Like emo bangs.
Yeah.
Just doing the constant
You
Yeah.
you guys roll up to
Further away from the festival, music dies down.
not as much festival on the Castle Island. You guys make your way to. There are two gate entrances leading into the castle walls. There's the southeast and the southwest. You guys have been going through the southwest, which is closer to Aria's family's property. Merrick informs you that the door to the stairs leading to the underground hot spring bathhouses that jettison up from the depths of my burps of Castle Island are on the southwestern portion. As notated by first level.
Yes.
Any arrows I ever have on maps always point down. Just so you know. And if there's hash marks, they are stairs.
First level, gents, is the circle in red. Do you just want to point to it, maybe?
Is that where the bathhouse is? In there? Or?
So that's first level. It's main entrance when you come in. And Merrick lets you know that the stairwell on the southwestern portion of the map leads down to where the hidden corridors are, leading off of the bathhouses.
I don't know if that's any good, guys, but
Somebody just take a picture and send it to the group chat.
yeah, that's way better. That's a good idea.
All right.
So southeast
Where-
door or southwest door? You're heading into the castle grounds.
Where's-
Lessig.
Yeah, where's the bath? We're going in through the bathhouses?
So, okay. Yeah. This is essentially the first floor of the castle.
Okay.
You guys are here, about to choose which door to go into, like where the interior ring where your house is,
Okay.
and then through the castle doors, which is there. So you're at the castle wall,
Oh.
and then castle door, stairwells, and it's a bit exaggerated. It's a lot bigger than that, obviously. That's the throne room.
I mean, yeah, Lessig knows the way, so whatever's fastest
Is she giving
and
us a
most
direction?
stealthy.
No, I was seeing if you guys had any whatever you were doing. Are you transforming into something? You're not staying.
I mean, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on us all.
Okay, see, these are the opportunities to do that. So
How long does that last?
An hour.
So you guys all have a +10 to stealth. Lessig might actually just not exist anymore. and you're
I got a 40.
and you're close, yeah. Yeah, you're already in the third campaign. What are you doing back? Okay, so from this point on, anybody rolling a stealth check for the next hour has a +10.
Are you speeching us?
Is it a +10 plus what we have, or is it +10 total?
No, it's
+10
+10 on
plus
top of
what you
everything.
have.
Yeah, on
Gotcha.
top of all the things.
Yeah, whatever you roll with all of your bonuses plus a 10.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 plus the 10 without a cast without a trace, and then my stealth is +11, so it's 29 plus 11.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
You guys roll up to the southwestern gate, and Owen does the traditional reverse in. You have to. Everybody gets off. Owen kind of just grunts and gives you a wink, and he signals to Merrick and Lessig that I think really only Riordan would kind of see, passive perception wise and thieves can't wise. Just says, "Get him out." And even with his fingers, there's a weird accent. Get him out.
It's done look like a claw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Non-dominant hand.
You guys walk up. You present your badges. A couple of different guards there. They're looking a little pissed that they're the ones working on the festival's eve, but everything checks out. Uniform-wise, performance-wise. Really. No
Yes.
Is this for just me or for the group?
+3 to...
Stealth
No, for
use?
everybody for the next stealth check.
Okay.
Just one time use.
One time use.
Can you choose?
I
when
just
to
really
use it, or
wanted
is it
people
just
to
for the next
grab
one?
my nuts.
Can you choose when to use it, or is it just for
No, it's the very next one.
Okay.
Alright.
So that means it's gonna be a
let's,
plus 13.
The next stealth check will be a +13 on top of whatever you guys roll. You guys come in. You see Aria's house off on the left. You make your way past the road, or down the road. You see the little floppy-eared flurbowl of Amish kind of dozing in a pile of hay off underneath one of the, like right beside one of the stables. It's like, what's the word? Nobody seems to pay you any mind. You make your way up to the castle door. These are nice. They're about 12 foot tall. Very arch-peaked at the top, almost like the military's helmets are, where just and then that little bit of a peak. And the fun fact about that, peaked helmets, because if somebody goes to swing a sword at your top of your head, and it glances off. Yeah. Just telling everybody else.
That's why they're not like cuffs.
Yeah. Oh, every time.
Focus point for death. Oh my god.
Very. I feel like if anybody who has seen Lord of the Rings, very Gondor style helmets.
Yeah.
You're now
Going in.
Okay.
Good.
You grab the handle.
They're like guards.
Like
over
we
there
own the
at
place.
Opens the door.
We're not gonna knock.
Not outside the castle, but outside the walls there was, and you open it up, and immediately the warmth of the interior of the castle touches each of your faces.
Oh, yeah, it's
I do too. You walk into what is like a little foyer area. There is just velveted seats and places. There are little shelves where some of like the messier boots of the stables and stuff will be put, and you put on these now cotton slippers to walk within the castle walls. If you've been working, yeah, if you're the help. But not for you guys. You guys are military. You weren't trudging around in the stables. You just walked in off the street, and there are
But they're so comfy.
make a sleight of hand check.
Stealing hotel slippers.
Basically.
I mean, I've worn them before as Aria.
Yeah.
They're like Darren.
Sleight of hand. That's a 19.
Nice. Yeah. You come in, and you're like, "Ooh, I'm used to that," and you just grab the little gnomish pair. They're in your pocket, Fern. And American Detective Siverin, who has been very desperately making sure that her very distinguishable, like strawberry blonde, orangish hair is concealed, leads you guys to the left. You start to go around this curve, and it's a couple-minute walk, and you're passing artwork that is reminiscent of ages past. You're passing statues that are carved of previous kings, fabled monsters, all kinds of like awesome rugs, and even the torches they're burning with that sort of Darren pitch where they're very bright but also not smoky.
Is it still daytime?
No, it is nighttime.
Very
It's the
nighttime.
evening. Oh, but they're inside.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. I'm gonna do death room, okay? No. Torchlight. And you guys come to this again, a little jut in where every door is. It's not like there's just a door on the wall. It is crafted so that there's like a little funnel entrance into it. as the castle is large and the walls need to be thick, so you can't just be building tunnels within tunnels within tunnels or it would all collapse on itself. And a steep set of stairs going down. Steep's the wrong word. A set of stairs going down. And you immediately, when you open the door, you now taste that humidity. And you walk down the stairs. It comes to a hard right for about 10 feet. And
Stealth check.
if you want,
Sure.
I'm gonna check for traps and
make an investigation
Yeah.
check.
I'll help.
Guidance.
Wow.
See, now we're at stakes. Now we're at stakes.
Ooh, interesting.
That
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah. Beating the shit out of some unbeknownst soldiers, like that was just fun. This is, now you're in the castle. You guys do what you gotta do.
What was that? That was 16.
Doesn't appear to be any traps. The door is made of metal, because anything wood down here where Magnus and Aria and Merrick and Tiet and Yeshien and whoever would have described it would just mold away.
Ooh, it's open.
Push in, and there are these lovely, just like flat granite, stone, wooden benches, places for you to hang your armor on one side, that I guess Aria would know the slaves come and take and clean and then return to your quarters. And then on the other side, where the exit is just white cotton robes and slippers. And in the middle, well, actually, it's sort of there's one wall at the back. It's a long rectangular room. I need a freaking marker. So it is a long rectangular room like this. This is water. This is what you're looking in on. This was your door. As you come in, and then there's your exit. And
It's like a river or a pool?
so this portion, Aria, Merrick, whoever else can fill you in. This is a diverted little stream. They like dug down to the water table where they found a hot spring ejection site. Wherever it's coming from, touched by magma, nobody really knows. Hot water jettisons up into this portion of the river that's been channeled underneath the castle. So as you come in, this section, this tiny itty bitty little section, has just this geyser is the wrong word, this just full stream of hot water that comes up into it at its most, I guess it would technically be the northern end. That's north, this is south. And so it becomes this hot spring, perfect bathhouse cleaning place where all of the filth and muck is washed away downstream in the Alexander. As you walk in, the humidity, the racks of clothing, a couple of doors going out each way. Lots of gestures. You guys start to head your way toward the exiting door, past the white robes, past the slippers, past the enticing lapping waves of the
Before we head any closer, gather up, everybody. I have
Is there
an
anyone in here?
encouraging word. Yeah, is there anyone here?
There's one guard sitting in the pool like, what?
Oh, hey, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Just because it might be hilarious, one of you touch my nuts. No, roll whoever you want. Roll a percentile die. Get above a 57.
Me, boys.
Take.
Get above a
Who rolled a 98 last week?
57 or higher.
I'm gonna do it with my real die.
Do it.
Somebody pick me a color.
Blue.
Purple.
Cerulean.
I'll do one blue, one purple.
Taint.
Where's my other purple one? There it is.
Boys, brown pants.
What do I need?
57 or higher.
57 or higher. There's nobody in here. The 57 or higher was to see if there was just like a chubby bald guy spooning water out onto his head. Nobody in here.
Alright, so we get everyone to gather around.
Corey prefaced when he got here today that he wrote this speech at work, so let's all
Well,
take a
don't
s-
get too excited.
take a
It's not-
solemn moment.
it's
This is
not-
going to be
The
this is gonna be
reverb
s-
in this bathhouse. Oh my god.
this is going to
Yeah.
be skis,
It's
light
not
hand
let's make America
mechaneers.
great again kind of speech. Alright, okay. I know this situation has us all feeling helpless and like we have our backs against the wall. But we have been through a lot and endured. We were brought together, unlikely allies under strange circumstances that we have overcome. When we were freed of our forced camaraderie, we stayed together, even though we could have gone our own ways to deal with our own hardships on our own. I know that since being home in Derelian, the thought of my wife's unresting spirit still out there, unresolved, has made me question whether or not I should even stay. But we're family. Whether we admit it or not, family never turns their back on family. So Dell, Falconer, Raston, they'd all do the same for us. Our family cannot and will not survive without their strength, their will, and their tenacity. So tonight ends with them liberated or us behind bars with them. I don't know about you, but I have a wife to put to rest and a bitch to put to death. So no prison is an option.
Sweet.
Wow.
That was awesome.
And with that,
Just
everyone gets...
Merrick and Lessig are
Okay.
Riordan's the only one that sees this, but Merrick turns and with his fingers to Lessig, it's just like, I feel like we just learned a lot about that guy.
Lots went back.
Okay,
Yeah.
So, me, Aria, Riordan, Kinneros, and probably Merrick all gain 5 additional temporary hit points.
Nice.
You gain advantage on all wisdom saving throws.
Did you say Kinneros?
Yep. And
Never done 10 hit points before.
if you get hit by something, then you have advantage on your next attack.
What ability is this? Is this a spell?
Motivational speech.
Is it a feat?
No, it's a spell.
Oh. Because, I mean,
Advantage.
Keyleth
on
had that.
Next
Yeah, I think hers was a
attack.
Hers was a feat. Yeah, I just didn't know if this was the same thing. But what did hers
It
do?
might have been
Was it just like the
something
feat that gave you the
something
spell
that
without the
Matt-
spell slot?
something that Matt did for a thing.
No, it's in the book.
Is it? Yeah, maybe.
5 temp hit points, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also
One time I didn't bring up books with me.
advantage on
Wisdom saves,
wisdom
saves.
and
saves.
advantage on the next attack if you
Yeah,
get
if
hit.
you get hit,
You've
Then you-
owned
How long does
it.
this last?
and as soon as your temporary hit points are gone, then
All the features of that
the
spell.
spell are
Yeah.
over. So try not to get hit.
How long does it last otherwise?
1 hour.
Nice. Can check Kinneros' spells, see if he can one up you. He's gonna cast Charm Person on Magnus. No. You guys go past the bathhouse into what is a lovely little, basically a dry-off chamber. You see there's a little surgical station off to the side, 2 slave doors, and then the main exit that heads back up into higher reaches of the castle. I guess you're technically not quite a basement one yet. I probably won't even need those. You come in and Lessig and Merrick start feeling around a spot or two around the, again, just like tiled walls, non-porous stoned walls. There's hangers and, like I said, a little surgical spot where some people come into the castle that are a little banged up. They come into this area, Aria knows. Once they've done bathing and purifying, they are then stitched up by slaves or, cover-upped by slaves if they're going to see the king. King doesn't want to see his soldiers. And the council, actually, probably the council's worse for that. King's a warrior. The council's a bunch of pussies. They're just like, don't bring me a soldier that looks all beat up. That makes us look weak. I don't know why I did Damien Raycross and Gradon's Luna right there. Anybody else who wants to make an investigation check in this room is more than welcome.
I'll do it. Let's do
I've
my
gotten
last
so
roll.
many nat ones today.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Detective Siverin's got
That
a
one?
+4. That's not bad. Yeah. Fuck. 11.
That one plus 9.
Okay.
Still.
yeah. Ryder?
12.
12. Aria?
14.
Magnus?
I rolled really low, so 14.
Dang.
Dude, old Magnus would have thought that was groundbreaking.
I just rolled
New Magnus thinks that's a lot.
I just rolled a 22 with Kinneros, which was
Nice.
a good DC. At one point, as Merrick and Lussick now find this this spot, and it is hidden like within the grout of these walls, and they pop it. Just like a lot of these secret chambers, they all have this very similar glass cabinet mechanism. Kinneros kind of like leans up against the wall. It's like, I'm gonna watch this. Hey, what's this thing? And he kind of like brushes this little portion, and a piece of wall behind him just like, and he, whoa.
Daphne's through the room, through the wall.
Well, Merrick and Lessick look over like, what the fuck is that?
Ooh.
I've never seen that before. I mean, that's not the way. We can come back, unless you guys want to check it out. Otherwise, the Vaultine's just through here.
I mean, is it like a whole nother room, or the wall just kind of swung open?
Make a perception check. No, your passive's 17. Fuck that. As you look and you see Kinneros just sort of balancing in the way, it just appears to be another tunnel that immediately swoops down into darkness. As Merrick and Lussick have now just opened their own compartment, and you're looking at about a 10-foot wide corridor going down into darkness.
And the other one was narrower.
Like a little 5-footer.
Um,
Regular door size. Kinneros was like just kind of looking around, like, okay, good, I'm not stoned tonight. That's hey, look, a switch, you know.
I'm going to bed. Good night, you guys.
Good
night.
I do.
See
See
you
you
next week.
Love you, bye.
Hopefully, Shay's gift will finally be here next week, and I hope
Oh my
you
gosh,
guys
it's
are
taking
all
so long.
baffled. I know, I've literally been back and forth on emails with this company. Anyway,
It makes me
it's really
all.
fucking cool.
It makes me all the more fucking excited because I'm just like, what the fuck did he buy me? A literal transformer?
Yeah.
Optimus
This is
Prime
fun.
shows up at my work.
Remember, you're not allowed to open it until we're all here.
Okay.
I feel like that's getting unfair at this point. When I thought it was going to be like a week's worth of wait, I was like, yeah, sure. It's been 2
You
months.
waited this long. You could wait a couple more days.
Yeah.
Fuck you. All right.
Okay, bye.
Tate.
Love you, bye.
Oh.
Tate. Last thing.
Bye.
I'm going to text you about a thing tomorrow that I made just for you. Just for Roston.
Okay.
Okay.
He's sulking in jail right now.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are probably going to find it, is why I'm telling you. You would have
Okay.
you would have been there for the discovery. It was just sleuthing takes a minute. Love you, bye.
No worries. Love you,
Oh,
bye.
let's see.